Okay. All right, 1 second here, Bill. Can you hear me, Bill?
I can, Phil. It's all yours.
Okay, there we go. All right. Well, good evening, everybody. And again, my name is Phil in Wisconsin. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's call. I'm going to introduce, I think, our primary speaker tonight, which is Mr. Bill DeFalco. He introduced the gentleman that brought me into the program a few years ago, and I'm very, very excited about that. Bill has got many credentials, and he's very qualified to speak to us tonight about this great company and the opportunity. He's got a college degree in pre-medical studies and electronics both. He's worked full-time in the healthcare field for over 40 years. He became General Electric's lead engineer and instructor in their mammography division, calibrating mammography equipment around the world. He's got over 40 years of experience in the network marketing industry at the same time as that. He's a member of Sisel International's Millionaires Club, and he's celebrating his 10th year with Sisel International. And he's got one of the most dramatic personal stories on how these products have affected him physically of anyone I know in this company. They weren't just life-changing in Bill's case, but as he'll share with you momentarily, they were life-saving. So with that, I'm very happy to introduce to you my friend and partner in this business, Mr. Bill DeFalco. Bill, over to you.
Thank you, Phil. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I certainly can.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the introduction, and welcome everyone to tonight's edition of the Bill and Mark Show. Apparently my co-host, for some reason, is not able to make it tonight, so let me just say a few words about Mark Kotler. He has 35 years of experience in the network marketing industry, and he was a top earner in 3 of these companies, earning upwards of $50,000 a month. He became a noted spokesperson, trainer, and mentor, and really made a name for himself. But unfortunately for Mark, all of that just came apart like it does so often in this industry for so many people. Mark and I have formed a very unique relationship because Mark has discovered something here in Sisel International that he's never seen before. And we've decided to create the Bill and Mark Show. And our mission is to spread the word about Sisel International, the company, the products, and an opportunity that could well be the greatest one we may ever see in our lifetimes. In fact, folks, the way I like to characterize it on one page here, the Sisel International opportunity is your passport to optimum health and wellness, exponential revenue growth, and lifetime residual income. No other opportunity in the world can offer you this. Sisel International was ranked the #1 MLM opportunity in the world in 2008 by The Obtainer, which is a global MLM publication out of Germany. Now, think about that. The company was launched in 2006, and within 2 years, it was ranked the best ever network marketing company in the world. And what I've done is I put together a list of the 7 power factors through my 40 years of experience. And I'm going to go through these power factors right now to help you understand why The Obtainer stated that this is the best network marketing company on the planet. So let's talk about the 7 power factors of the Sisel International opportunity created by yours truly based on my 40 years of experience. These 7 power factors are: number 1, the company; number 2, infrastructure; number 3, capitalization; power factor number 4, in all capitals, is the products, because without great products, you haven't got a great company. Folks, we've got absolutely extraordinary products. So I'm going to focus some extra time on power factor number 4, the products. Then I'll move on to power factor number 5, compensation; power factor number 6, marketing; and power factor number 7, timing. So let's start with number 1, the company. Any opportunity is only as good as the company behind it. Well, folks, welcome to Sisel International. Pronounced like sizzle, which would be spelled S-I-Z-Z-L-E, like a sizzling hot steak on a barbie. Sisel spells their name S-I-S-E-L, and that's an acronym for science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. Tom Maurer is actually a double Ph.D. biochemist. He's the founder and chief scientific officer of Sisel International. He became a self-made billionaire at the age of 65 when he launched the opportunity of his dreams based on all of his previous experience. Sisel International. In fact, the Sisel International really has its early beginnings that go back over 30 years ago in Tom's first endeavor in the industry. And through that endeavor, he established what is now known as the Maurer Mission, which has been going on for over 30 years. The Maurer Mission is involved in educating, informing, and empowering millions of people from all around the world. Let's talk about educating people. Your body's ability to heal is greater than anyone has permitted you to believe. We firmly believe in this, and these are one of the important things that we teach to people. The Maurer Mission, informing people about what's going on in your body as your daily life exposes you to toxins in the form of products that you use every day and buy every month in the supermarket. I'm talking about products like shampoo, conditioner, makeup, bubble bath, body lotion, soap, laundry detergent, toothpaste, muscle rubs, personal care products, hairstyling products, baby bottles, sunscreen, air fresheners, bug spray, diaper bombs. You see, the problem is that these products are made with very dangerous and potentially hazardous substances that Tom Maurer actually identified many years ago, 30 years ago, when he was working with a company that was involved in manufacturing chemical products for heavy industry. The company he was involved with was making car wash soaps, engine degreasers, and garage floor cleaners. And one day, one of the workers brought him a bottle of shampoo, and he was concerned about the ingredients, and he asked Tom's opinion about these ingredients. Tom's, when he reflects back on that, he tells us, that when this gentleman handed him a bottle of shampoo, that Tom himself, he never thought to look at the ingredients. He thought, what could possibly be in shampoo that could be harmful? But he was in for a shock. As he read the label, they list the ingredients in order of concentration, with the highest concentration of all your personal care products being water. Next highest in concentration was sodium lauryl sulfate. And he said it out loud. Sodium lauryl sulfate, that's one of the principal ingredients in their car wash soaps, their engine degreasers, their garage floor cleaners. And Tom was just stating that, when that comes into the factory, all workers who handle that, they have to wear rubber gowns, rubber gloves, face shields, and boots, because you're not supposed to let that come in contact with your skin, and here they are putting it in shampoo. He went on to read the label and saw things like methyl parabens and PEG and PABA and all these other hazardous ingredients. He went back home at the end of the day and started going through all the personal care products in the bathroom, and his wife just heard clunk, clunk, clunk. One by one, he was tossing the bottles in the garbage. If she, when his wife asked, what are we going to do? And he said, we're never putting these products on our skin again, on our bodies again. We're going to go out and going to find products that don't have these hazardous ingredients. And it was then that Tom and his wife discovered that they couldn't find products that were free of these ingredients. They were using all the products that are available. And to this day, many of the popular brands in stores still use these hazardous ingredients. So Tom decided, because he was a biochemist, he was going to start his own manufacturing business on a shoestring, and he started making products that were safe to use. And he used word-of-mouth advertising because he didn't have the kind of operating capital that was needed to launch a large company back then. In fact, when him and his wife got married, he had $5,000 in the bank, and they were living in a double-wide mobile home. And Tom came from a background of really severe poverty where they didn't even have flushing toilets in his home. So he worked his way up from a state of severe poverty to the billionaire he has made himself out of today by educating, informing, and empowering people. And let's talk about empowering people. The Maurer Mission has grown into Sisel International, which was founded in 2006, and we empower people to profit in a $35 billion a year industry. You see, we all use these products, but why would you want to use products that contain hazardous, potentially hazardous substances when you can switch stores and shop at your own Sisel store and get much safer, what we call Sisel safe products, and by helping to inform and educate others. We show you how to tap into this massive industry and generate a residual income based on consumable products that people use every day and continually buy over and over. You see, folks, consumable products are the key to creating residual income. And we've got the best consumable products in this $35 billion industry. The guiding philosophy behind Sisel International and the opportunity is that your greatest wealth is your health. Wealth is worthless without the great health to enjoy it. This is something every one of us at Sisel believe with our hearts and souls. The Sisel opportunity enables you to achieve both, to create wealth and have the great, vibrant health to fully enjoy the wealth that you can create through the Sisel opportunity. Let's move on to power factor number 2, infrastructure. Now, what you're looking at there is an aerial photo of our massive facility out there in Springville, Utah. And what you are also looking at is something that over 99% of the MLM companies that market nutritional products do not have. You see, over 99% of the companies in this industry do not have their own manufacturing plant. They are not making their own products. What they do essentially is just they obtain products from other nutritional product manufacturing companies, and they put their own names. They relabel the products, and they mark them up. And what the end consumer gets essentially are overpriced, overhyped, underperforming products. And this is one of the reasons why people in general have a disdain for network marketing and MLM, because it's really been a big lie. It really has. Unfortunately, that's what it's been about. Sisel International was launched in 2006 on the largest, most massive scale of any company in the direct marketing industry. You see, most of these companies, they start out small. Some of them start out moderate, but never has a network marketing company started out with a massive facility like this. It's just never happened before. This is the most advanced manufacturing facility of its kind in a $35 billion industry. Let's move on to power factor number 3, capitalization. The single most critical part of every company, and what will determine the viability and longevity of the company, and whether or not the company will even survive and prosper, is capitalization. The failure rate of MLM companies is staggering. 90% of all MLM startups will fail in their first year. 90% of the survivors fail in the second year. And after the second year, only 1 out of every 100 companies will survive. Out of all new companies, and this includes not just network marketing companies, but all new companies in general. This is a startling statistic, folks, a really shocking statistic. Only 1 out of every 10,000 new companies will ever become profitable. The primary and main cause of failure: insufficient operating capital. Companies that are not properly capitalized simply do not last. And this is a massive problem amongst all the new companies. Only 1 out of every 10,000 new companies will become profitable. Sisel International has the strongest, the highest, and the best capitalization of any MLM company in the entire history of the industry. In fact, this company is better capitalized than our competitors in the nutritional products manufacturing industry. Sisel's founder, Tom Maurer, became a self-made billionaire at age 65 through his first company. And starting from its inception, Sisel's massive 440,000 square foot plant was paid for in cash with $150 million of Tom Maurer's own personal funds, thus launching his new company on a debt-free basis. To date, Tom has invested about $250 million into this enterprise. Starting out on a debt-free basis with a huge new facility paid for in cash is just one part of this very impressive picture. To ensure that the company would be well capitalized, a portion of the manufacturing capacity was allocated to Sisel's subsidiary company called Supra Naturals. Supra Naturals is a separate company within Sisel that generates massive amounts of revenue through the manufacturing and private labeling of products for nearly 100 other companies, including many big names like Walmart, Target, Costco, and Stop & Shop. The billions of dollars in revenue that are generated annually from Supra Naturals covers all of Sisel's operating overhead and operating costs. It provides Sisel with the highest working capital of any other company in the nutritional products manufacturing industry. This massive influx of revenue enables Sisel to buy the world's most expensive and exotic ingredients and to purchase them in massive lots that make it cost expected for Sisel to put the highest concentration of the world's highest quality ingredients into their products. And speaking of products, let's move on to products, which represents power factor number 4. And again, I spell products in all capitals because these products are the backbone of this whole entire opportunity. Without them, I wouldn't even be wasting my time on the phone with you right now. What we have is truly spectacular products. In the words of our founder, Tom Maurer, the most sensational products the world has never before seen. And believe me, that's an understatement. That's how good these products are. We have a line of toxin-free personal and home care products that came about from Tom Maurer's shocking discovery 30 years ago. So now you have another shopping choice when it comes to personal home care products, to the things that you need, or what we call consumable necessity items that everyone uses. People can now shop at Sisel and get Sisel-safe, toxin-free products to protect your home, yourselves, and your loved ones. Sisel makes the world's most exceptional dental care products. Everyone who brushes their teeth, and that's just about everyone out there, and everyone who uses mouth rinse, again, hopefully just about everyone out there, they need to be using Super Shine toothpaste and Terminator mouth rinse. Both of these products are toxin-free, no fluoride. They out-clean every other brand. Our toothpaste actually remineralizes, rebuilds, and strengthens tooth enamel every time you brush your teeth. And the Terminator mouth rinse, it's the most powerful formulation for killing germs, and it also soothes and relieves pain. When was the last time you heard about a mouth rinse that actually can ease pain in the mouth? What a remarkable product. Then Sisel introduced the cutting-edge breakthrough nutraceutical products with our first big line known as the Triangle of Life products. These are 3 liquid nutritional products that provide an unprecedented level of nutritional support to all the cells of the body that's just never been available before from any other nutritional products. These products consist of Eternity. Now, this is a remarkable product that I had a truly amazing result with, as Phil alluded to in the beginning during the introduction. Eternity is a patented resveratrol delivery system that maintains the potency and the efficacy of the resveratrol that Sisel scientists found in investigating all of the other resveratrol supplements out there. They found out that those supplements lose upwards of 98% of their potency by the time they get to the end consumer. And that's because the resveratrol, which is found in its most potent form, comes from the dark purple grapes that are used to make red wine. The fact is that once those grapes are crushed and the resveratrol is removed from inside the protective environment of the grape, if you don't have a way to maintain, preserve that potency, you have to replicate the protective environment of the grape, which is exactly what Sisel has done through their multiple patents with this patented system that actually encapsulates the resveratrol after grinding it down to very, very tiny particles, nanosizing it, making it much more available to the cells because of its tiny size, and putting a microcoating on it, kind of like the coating on M&Ms, to replicate the protective environment of the grape on a nano-sized scale. All put into a unique liquid suspension solution that you will not find in any other nutritional product, any other, I should say, resveratrol supplement. The bottom line, folks, you have not experienced the incredible health benefits of resveratrol until you try Eternity. You see, for years while I battled heart disease, I tried all these other resveratrol supplements, but every time I got together with my doctor to review my medical blood tests, I saw no improvement in my cholesterol and triglyceride levels, which had been high for over 30 years of my life. And it wasn't until I got onto this product that after just 6 weeks, my doctor saw the lowest cholesterol and triglyceride readings in my 32-year medical history at that time. And when I discovered this product, I had undergone 4 angioplasties and over 12 years before I discovered Sisel. And during those over those 4 angioplasties, I had 6 stents implanted in my coronary arteries, and I was going downhill fast. At 58, after having my 6th stent, I was so weak, I didn't think I was going to live to see my 60th birthday. You see, none of my uncles on my father's side, not one of them saw their 60th birthday. My dad did, only because I caught him having his first heart attack about 43 years ago, and I gave him something the average person on the street didn't know about. I gave him some aspirin. It took many years for the American Medical Association to allow people to be educated about the importance of administering aspirin at the first sign of a heart attack. It took a long time for that vitally important information to get out, but I was fortunate to have been aware of that because I was studying medicine in college, and I knew that aspirin thins the blood. It was well known in the medical community, and that's what you want to give to somebody when they have plaque in the arteries, and it gets to the point where the blood can't get to the heart muscles to nourish the heart muscles. That's what causes what's known medically as a myocardial infarction, which is commonly known as a heart attack. Because I was Johnny on the spot with the aspirin, my dad at 56 lived another 10 years. He was the only one of his brothers that lived to see his 60th birthday. Folks, because of this remarkable product, I was able to work out a plan with my doctors over 12 months to get weaned off all of the medication and to make what they described in their own words as a spectacular recovery from heart disease. What an amazing product. The second product in the Triangle of Life is Spectramax. This is the world's first megatonic. It provides 40 antioxidants and 74 trace minerals, vital trace minerals that we need every day in order to function at our best. Unfortunately, most of us don't get these trace minerals because they're so deficient and lacking in the processed foods that we eat. Even if you try and eat the best organically grown foods, the problem is the soils these foods are grown in. For over the years and years of farming these soils over and over again, they've become depleted of these very important trace minerals. So what do people do? They go out and they buy mineral supplements. The problem is their bodies don't absorb them. That's the big problem with all of your nutritional products out there, is that they just don't work. Sisel International, let's change the picture dramatically because we have introduced the first line of super nutraceutical products, and without a doubt, Spectramax is one of them. Rounding out the Triangle of Life is Fucoidan Intensified. Most people have never even heard of Fucoidan. It's a very powerful natural nutrient that's found in a sea vegetation plant that's called the limu moi. It was first discovered in the archipelago of Tonga back in the 1950s when scientists, anthropologists went there to study the people of Tonga. And when they were there, they made a startling discovery that all different types of cancers, like breast cancer and colon cancer and prostate cancer and skin cancer and liver cancer, were virtually non-existent in the archipelago of Tonga. And the only thing they could find that was common amongst all the people in Tonga was that they, for 3,000 years, as a staple in their diet, they've been eating this limu moi. And so they brought it back to the U.S. and they analyzed it in laboratories, and that's when they discovered the key to the power of limu moi. That's where they discovered the fucoid, this nutrient fucoidan. If you go to the website of the U.S. National Library of Medicine, PubMed.gov, you'll find over 1,600, I believe now it's grown to over 1,700 medical scientific studies on fucoidan. Let's talk about Tom Maurer Sr. and his son Tom Maurer Jr., the founder and co-founder of Sisel International. In May of 2010, they were recipients of Utah Genius Awards. These are awards given out in the state of Utah on an annual basis to the most prolific scientists who filed the most creative and inventive patents. And it was because of the 20 patents that they filed for this one particular product, Fucoid Intensified. They were, in fact, just for that year alone, there were 12 new trademarks in 2009, in 2008, and again in 2009, 20 patents overall together on just this one product. And as a result of that, they were recognized by the state of Utah as Utah Geniuses. Let's talk about the powerful health benefits of Fucoid. Now, I'm going to dwell on this one product for a few moments because this, for the longest time, has been Sisel's best-selling product. Of course, we're going to talk about the product that overtook Fucoidan shortly. Fucoidan, the natural nutrient, contains antioxidants which protect against cell damage. Fucoidan, this powerful natural nutrient, it kills viruses, prevents blood clots. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that combats inflammation. You know, when you have an injury, it's the swelling that causes the pain. And about 7 weeks ago, I took a bad fall at nighttime on a patch of black ice. I didn't see it. I fell really hard on my back. I broke 6 ribs. I damaged muscles, tendons, and ligaments. And at 67 years of age, my doctors told me to be prepared. It's going to take 90 days, 3 months to recover from that. I made a stunning recovery in just 6 what am I talking about? It was 60. I broke 6 ribs, and I recovered, folks. I have to, pinch myself to remind myself that I recovered in 6 weeks. It stunned my doctors. And I didn't suffer the kind of pain that most people suffer because this is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, and I've been drinking Sisel's Fucoidan from right after I took the fall, and every day thereafter, I was off the pain medication in just about a week and a half, where most people are on pain meds for upwards of 3 months, and they're laying in bed and they're useless, and here I am back up and running 6 weeks later, thanks to this amazing product. So it's powerful anti-inflammatory agent, combated the pain, okay? It helps strengthen the immune system. By the way, since I've been on Fucoidan now for 10 years, I don't get the flu or if I get a cold, it's really mild, it comes and goes. I've never had a bad flu. It's just absolutely amazing what this product does for your health. By the way, it helps lower PSA score in men. In my case, it dropped my PSA score from 3.9 all the way down to 1.9. When a man's PSA score, which means prostate-specific antigen is another word for a protein. This is a protein that prostate glands secretes into the blood. They measure it in milligrams per milliliter. So, for example, 2 milligrams of this prostate-specific antigen per every milliliter of blood would yield a PSA score of 2.0, which is okay. It's kind of like in the middle of the temperature gauge on your car. You're like normal operating temperature. But, if that needle hits the red line temperature, that means your car's overheating. You have to pull over. Your hoses will blow off. You could damage the engine. The red line PSA is 4.0. Well, I was at 3.9 when I discovered Sisel. Very concerned about that because when you hit 4.0, you're a very high risk candidate for prostate cancer. But after just 4 months of drinking just 1 serving of Fucoidan a day, our serving is 3/4 of an ounce, my PSA score, in the words of my doctor, going over my latest blood test, he said, your PSA plummeted. It went from 3.9 all the way down to 1.9. He was just stunned. He'd never seen anything like that before. Another very powerful factor of Fucoidan is it stimulates the production of stem cells to aid the healing process. And this is one of the reasons, the primary reason why I recovered from such severe trauma, 6 broken ribs, damage to muscles. I'm talking extensive damage to muscles, tendons, ligaments. I recovered from all of that in 6 weeks because, you see, Fucoidan stimulates your body to produce stem cells, and your body needs stem cells to heal and repair damage in the body. It also lowers high blood pressure. It helps promote normal health blood pressure. And Fucoidan has been scientifically proven to effectively promote apoptosis. That's the medical term for the death of cancer cells in the body. What an amazing, amazing nutrient. And we have the best Fucoidan supplement on the planet with over 20 formulation and manufacturing patents. Fucoidan Intensified, that's our trade name for our Fucoidan supplement. It's the purest and the most potent Fucoidan supplement available anywhere. And there you can see in the picture the evolution of Fucoidan. It's gone from the original bottle to its new bottles that it's sold in today. Let's move on to power factor number 5, compensation. Sisel has the most revolutionary global compensation plan in the home business industry. Folks, there's nothing else like it. You can take that to the bank. This is the best paying comp plan, literally, in the entire industry. It's a global, seamless compensation plan where you can get paid in all the many countries we're involved in right now without having to register separately for each individual country, as some of these companies charge you. Like, and I remember another company I was in years ago, they charged you the $20, like $19.95 to register for each country that you had a network in, a marketing team in. Not here, folks. Not here. We don't do anything like that. You get paid seamlessly wherever you are in the world, and right now we're doing business in over 32 countries, okay, with many more to come. Our compensation plan features daily pay through Fast Start sponsoring bonuses. You'll earn 25% Fast Start bonus on all of the product purchases made by each of your new personally sponsored Sisel distributors and preferred customers during their first 30 days, meaning that you not only get a 25% bonus when they place their first order, but if they come back and order again during their first 30 days, which so many of my people have done, you get paid that 25% over and over. You get paid the day after they make the purchase. It goes right into your e-wallet. And it doesn't stop there. You also earn a 3% Fast Start bonus on all of the purchases made during the first 30 days of every new Sisel distributor and preferred customer who joins your Sisel team that you didn't personally sponsor. In other words, these are the people that your people and the people they sponsor, and so on and so forth. These are the people who come in through other people in your organization. And that goes down 7 levels. You're going to get 3% on all of the new product purchases throughout your marketing organization, down 7 levels on your team. Folks, you got to love it the way I do when I get regular emails telling me you just got paid, money just got deposited to your e-wallet. I get these emails on a daily basis. I'm getting paid every day. It's incredible. Again, Fast Start bonuses are paid directly into what we call an e-wallet, and from the e-wallet you can then move your funds directly to the bank account of your choice, a checking account or a savings account. It's so easy to access your compensation, your payments here. You also earn monthly residual commissions. The monthly commissions are paid on the 15th of each month on all the additional purchases made by distributors and preferred customers from their second month on out throughout your entire 7-level Sisel marketing organization. At the leadership levels, you can enjoy pay to infinity on the monthly residual commissions. Okay, it's incredible. This kicks in to greatly expand your earnings potential in this comp plan. Pay to infinity. Additionally, there's also matching pay, where when qualified, you will earn a 10% match on the monthly residual income of each of your personally sponsored Sisel distributors. So as you develop distributors and help them to start generating an income, Sisel will pay you to help them because they're going to pay you 10% of what those people that you sponsor, whatever they're earning, whatever their monthly residual check is, you can earn $10,000. You can, well, let's put it this way: you help somebody make $100,000 a month, and we've got people making more than that. You'd be matching that by 10%. That would be $10,000 a month. On a more realistic scale, it's very easy for a person with good marketing skills to hit $10,000 to $20,000 a month here in 6 to 12 months. It's been done before, and it'll be done many, many times more. So just think about it. You help someone to get to $20,000 a month. You're earning 10% of that every month. That's $2,000 a month matching check for you. Go ahead and help 10 people to get to a $20,000 a month income, and your matching pay is $2,000 times 12. That's $20,000 a month in matching pay, and that's just one part of the comp plan. In addition, you're also going to earn a 5% match on the monthly residual income of all non-personally sponsored distributors on your second, third, and fourth generations. You think about it. You put in one person, and they can turn around and put in 10 people. Okay, you're getting 10% on the one person you brought in, but you're getting 5% on the 10 people that person brought in. Those 5% matching pay numbers can be much bigger than the 10%ers on your direct personals because it grows exponentially as it goes down each level. Then there's a lucrative monthly car bonuses, which are also known as lifestyle bonuses, because you could use it for a car, you could use it for a boat, whatever you want, or just put it in the bank. Okay, these lifestyle bonuses start at $200 a month. They increase all the way up to $1,500 a month. Starting in October of 2017, the best-paying comp plan in the industry got even better. They increased the commission payouts. And they added rank advancement bonuses totaling $114,675. So, folks, the dedicated entrepreneurs who come into this business, and they go right up the comp plan, and we have 10 steps at Master Distributor. We have 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, all the way up to 10-star. Now, that's achievable by the really exceptional entrepreneurs. That's achievable within a year. That means the folks who do that will, just through the rank advancement bonuses alone, they can earn over $114,000 in a year, just in the rank advancement bonuses. But when you add all the other bonuses up, there are people who will come into this opportunity and earn $250,000 in their first 12 months, and some will even exceed that. They also introduced the Wealth Builder program. The Wealth Builder program throws in an additional comp plan on top of our main comp plan. It's like having a whole second compensation plan on top of our very lucrative compensation plan to begin with. The Wealth Builder program is really for the serious entrepreneurs who want to tap into all the potential that this incredible opportunity offers. Let's move on to power factor number 6, marketing. Folks, if you're marketing, you want to hit a home run, you need something to shout about, okay? You need something that's going to capture people's attention, that's going to dazzle people, that'll have people running to you. In July of 2017, Sisel International introduced the age pill. This is a major breakthrough in biological age reversal. Now, we know we can't turn back the clock, okay? So, for example, I'm 67 years old. I'll be 68 in August. I can't change that. However, I can change my biological age thanks to these amazing products, including this exciting new product called the age pill. Folks, every day, 10,000 people are reaching retirement age. The age pill is perfectly timed for this massive market, and there's not another product like this out there in the world. This is a product available only and exclusively from Sisel International and through independent Sisel reps like myself and anyone who cares to join us. We'd love to have you on board with us. Take a look at these pictures that were taken of me 3 months before the age pill came out on the left-hand side, and then 10 months after being on the age pill. Look at the difference in my appearance from the photo taken on April 21st of 2017 and the second one taken on June 9th of 2018. And folks, I got to tell you, looking younger on the outside is just one part of what the age pill will do for your body, because you see it flushes out substances known as lipofuscin and glycation. These are the byproducts of energy generation in the body. Kind of think about it as an analogy, like putting a log in the fireplace. You light it up, you got a big, beautiful fire, and it warms up the house, but after it's all done, you've got ash in the fireplace. And just like the fireplace can't clean itself out, our cells cannot clean out the lipofuscin and the glycation. It just builds up, and as we get older, it builds up and clogs up our cells, and every cell in our body gets it. Our brain starts to become compromised in its functionality. Our vision starts to get weaker because of the cellular garbage building up in our cells. Just imagine what can happen. You flush that garbage out. Not only does it make you look younger on the outside, but your eyesight improves, your hearing improves, your brain's working better, your memory's stronger, your whole body's functionality improves. It's like somebody waving a magic wand over you and taking you back 20, 30, 40 years, in your life. It's just, this is what this product offers, folks. This is truly an exciting product. If you think my results are impressive, what you need to do is dial into our age pill testimony hotline. You can hear recorded testimonials from people who've been on the age pill. These are truly amazing testimonials. The number is area code 559-670-1914. Again, 559-670-1914. Dial this number, and you're going to hear George Grissel, one of my team leaders. He's actually put this together with a colleague of his, and you can hear George say, hello, welcome to the age pill testimony line. You can just go ahead and press number 2 on your keypad, because that's the first of the boxes, of the 14 boxes that actually have the testimonials. Box number 1, when you press 1 on your keypad, it's going to give you the directory, the index of all the different boxes. We have general boxes, like number 2 is variety of issues. Number 3 is variety of issues. Then it starts to focus in on hearing, eyesight, pain, all these different health issues that people experience. And you'll hear from people who've had all these different types of health issues and what the age pill has done for them. This is a truly amazing number to dial into. It's also a very powerful marketing tool, and one of the many great marketing tools that we offer to our team members who partner with us. Let's move on to the last power factor number 7, timing. And there you see a chart of the 4 stages of business, and this is what happens when companies become successful. And if you look at the network marketing companies, the ones that have succeeded and done well, they've all gone through these, or go through these 4 stages of business. The first stage is formulation, and typically in network marketing that lasts about 2 years, and the second stage is concentration. That typically lasts about 3 years. So after 5 years, if the company is still holding on tight and doing well, they'll go into momentum growth. Again, in the network marketing industry, the momentum growth phase, that's the most dynamic period of growth. And you can see by the graph that it ramps up very steeply. It's during momentum is the best time to join a network marketing company, because that's when That's where the fortunes are made. That's where all the dynamic growth is happening and people are coming in large numbers. And that's the time you want to get involved with a company. In fact, you want to get involved at the very beginning of momentum. And you can see where it says right there, we are here. This is exactly where Sisel International is at its stage of development. We're right into the beginning of our momentum growth. But let me explain what makes us different from the other companies out there. You see, all the other MLMs have gone through this or that go through it. Their momentum growth phase lasts typically 24 to 36 months. And that 36 months is pushing it. It's more like 2 years, and then it starts to slow down. And that's when all the big players jump out and they go on to the next company and that they can find that starts momentum. And they ride the momentum wave. They jump from company to company. Folks, what we have here is so extraordinary that we've got big players leaving other companies and coming over here because of the scale of what's happening with Sisel. So the fact that we're just entering momentum, that makes now the best time ever to join the Sisel International company and the opportunity. Again, folks, you want to get in at the beginning of momentum, and that's exactly where we are right now. But let me explain the difference between Sisel and all the other MLMs out there. Because of the massive scope of Sisel International's formulation and concentration phases, these phases have taken far longer, more than twice the time of what it's taken all other successful MLM companies to come, to arrive at momentum. So where those companies get to, they go into momentum starting in their 5th year, folks, we're in our 13th year right now. And we're just now transitioning into momentum. I'd like to compare it. I'd like to draw an analogy and compare this situation to buildings. I'd like to compare all the other successful MLMs out there to like a 6-story apartment building, okay? And by comparison, Sisel International is a 1,000-story skyscraper. Clearly, it's going to take a lot longer to build a foundation for a 1,000-story building than it is for a 6-story building. That's why we're just getting into our momentum growth phase now after about 12 years, where all our other companies out there in MLM have done it in their 5th year, okay? So, and also, if you take a look at their momentum growth phase, how long it lasts, that's, again, the best time to get into a company, 24 to 36 months for them. Folks, Sisel International's momentum growth phase will be the largest and longest lasting ever in the history of the network marketing industry. It's going to shock a lot of people. There's 3 kinds of people out there. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what in the world happened, okay? You got to define what type of person you are, but those who make things happen and get here and get on board and get here now are going to position themselves at the beginning of a monumental momentum growth phase that's unlike anything this industry has ever seen. It's going to go on strong for the next 10 to 15 years, folks. We're talking not 24 to 36 months of momentum like all those other MLM companies. We're talking about 10 to 15 years of a massive momentum growth phase that is going to crank out tens of thousands of new millionaires worldwide. Sisel International is uniquely positioned, unlike any other company that's ever been in this network marketing industry, because no one else has the 7 power factors we have, and that has made us uniquely positioned for a record-setting momentum growth phase that will produce tens of thousands of new millionaires worldwide. What we're talking about, folks, here essentially, as I wrap this up, is a health and wealth creation phenomenon. And I can say that personally, because with over 40 years of experience in the home-based business industry, here's what I have seen throughout my 10 years with Sisel, as opposed to the 32 years I was with other network marketing companies. I found a company here in Sisel with the highest retention rate of any business I've ever worked, the highest product reorder rate of any business I've ever seen. This is the best home-based business opportunity I have ever found for building a long-term, lifetime, monthly residual, much right there, monthly residual income. Folks, this is why, and I go back to that page, these are the reasons why Sisel International is the one that you want to be involved with. Plus, we've got an easy to qualify for a monthly car bonus. Again, it starts at $200 a month and bills to $1,500 a month. Now, how many of you out there, folks, how many of you out there are driving around in the clunker that's long past due, being its replacement time, okay? Cars can become a money pit after a while. You just keep throwing money to them. I love it when people call me. They want to sell me an extended warranty, and I tell them, listen, I don't keep cars that long. I turn them over every couple of years because I'm getting paid to do that. Why should I drive a clunker when I have the money to buy a brand new car? Folks, you could drive the car of your dreams with Sisel International. There I am with my amazing Cadillac ELR. Now, this is the first electric car ever produced by Cadillac. That's my electric luxury roadster, my Cadillac ELR. And this was Cadillac's venture into electrification for the first time. And this car, despite the fact that it was fully loaded like this one here is, sticking at over $80,000, it cost Cadillac so much money to make that they couldn't make enough of a profit on it. And after making just under 3,000 units, they stopped making this amazing car. It's got electric motors that drive the car. It gives a Tesla-like performance. But unlike a Tesla, when the batteries run out, I don't have to go hunting for a supercharger station. I can pull into any gas station because, you see, this got a gas generator under the hood that I can fill up in a little 9-gallon gas tank. I can fill it up at any gas station. It takes me about a minute to top it off. I'm back on the road with another 300 miles of range. Even if you go to a supercharger station with the Tesla, you're only going to get about 150 miles more range. Getting double that over here because this car was designed with current battery technology in mind. And I got to tell you, folks, it's my magic carpet, and it all was made possible by Sisel International. You can drive the car of your dreams. You can achieve beyond your wildest dreams with this company. What you want to do now is you want to get back to the person, the independent Sisel manufacturing rep, who invited you to this webinar or directed you to the recording of it on YouTube or on a free conference call. Get back to them for more information. Get on board and get. If you're an entrepreneur, do the right thing. Make the best move of your life. Get on our marketing team right now because we're poised for massive growth. Folks, we've got so many exciting things coming down the line. I haven't talked about some of our new products, but this company it's poised for massive growth. And I'm going to close with our disclaimer that Sisel's products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any diseases or illnesses. Always consult a doctor or other healthcare professional if you feel sick or if you have any other issues or concerns. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for coming to the webinar, and for those who are taking the time to watch it in its recorded form. Share this with everyone you know. Get on board for the ride of a lifetime and come be a part of this incredible opportunity. We look forward to seeing you at the top. Have a great day and a great night and a great tomorrow and a great rest of your life with Sisel International.